Oh, what up, YouTube? We're live. It's August, what is it? Damn it, August 12th, 2020. I'm playing some Madden here. Big numbers. Big numbers. Oh, the reading the bang. Got some. Hold on. Let me put it on party chat so they don't hear me when I'm broadcasting and disrupt my shit, and I'll have to conflict with them. Hold on. Alright, make this private. There you go. Alright, we're in. No. Let's go. Are you ready? Can you rock it like rocket fuel? Fuck.
The NFL on EA Sports brings us to the banks of the Ohio River and Paul Brown Stadium in Cincinnati. This crowd loves.
And what are the chances?
Black. The scene just a short time ago, they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. We're ready for football as the Bengals get set to do battle with Andy Dalton and the Cincinnati Bengals.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it?
He's going to want that friendly quit.
It just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Let's do it. Fred taught me this.
Is the kind of tackling they want to see all game as he'll lose yardage to start.
Can't really tell, man.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
After get Ross going.
Start out here, 2nd and 11. So a designed run last play. Now Dalton to pass. Stepping up, he'll try and run. It's an 8-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down.
And him running the football is not something that defenses spend a lot of time preparing for. But this guy has a survival instinct and a knack for knowing when exactly to do it.
From midfield here, Dalton. And Tate's got it. Call it a gain of 5 as they move the sticks.
That throw's not going to get them a whole lot, but that really didn't matter, did it? They got what they needed on that throw. Picked up the 1st down, and I'm going cliche here. Game of inches, partner.
Absolutely. And you talked to me a lot about opening drives, how key those are to set the tone. You kept the drive alive. 3rd down conversion here is big.
Oh, get out of the way! Damn it, man!
Out of scrimmage and taken down. Jesse Bates made the tackle from his safety spot.
Well, it certainly appears that in this game, someone has decided they're going to open up their playbook. First quarter, and we see that play. I like their style.
Throwing on 2nd down. Dalton. That's complete to John Ross. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 26. A first carry for the former Oklahoma Sooner, Joe Mixon. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown.
Let's go, boys.
Joe Mixon, 26 yards. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. The PAT.
He got bad.
But hold on a second. There is a flag. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
So here's Dalton and the Bengals now. 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. From the gun, Dalton looks to throw.
Oh! do it.
To Boyd. And they've got it well down to the 40 before it's all said and done. It's a gain of 35. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. The former second-round pick, this is Joe Mixon. And he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line. Off the play fake to Mixon. This is Dalton. There goes a deep ball. End zone. Oh, almost had it for the pick. A great chance there for the interception in the end zone. Instead,
I forgot A.J. Green, man. Where the hell is he?
Conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Dalton here from the gun. Oh, he almost picked it. Nearly a turnover there on their opening drive. That's a throw he'd like to have back. Now 4th down.
I don't see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
4th down. Dalton wants to throw.
Nope. Give me that.
Traffic, and it's intercepted.
Give me that. Give me that.
By Jesse Bates. And the return this time will go after the 42-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield incomplete.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Passing again. Dalton on 2nd and 10. He's going to have the hook up to Ross. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. Passing. It's Dalton. He finds his running back, Mixon. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Joe Mixon with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. Now the Bengals, they widen their lead. Bullock good on the extra point. And that'll make the score 14-0. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown.
Oh, I missed it.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the 1st half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game. And
he tried to screen it.
Between 12 and 24, 25 play. Down 2 touchdowns.
He tried to screen it. Who's watching? Who's the viewer?
Stay with it.
Don't be a stalker.
Just yet. And try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points. Get that 0 off the board. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. 3rd and long. What will Dalton dial up?
Oh, I had him!
He's got his man, Boyd. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. Out of the gun, it's Dalton. This one complete to Giovanni Bernard. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. Dalton with a give here to Mixon. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up 2nd. On 2nd and 15 now. Dalton, he's going to launch.
Fuck you.
Caught, and all the way in for a Cincinnati score. A.J. Green 37 yards as they are now on the board here in the first half.
You deserve that.
PAT good. It would draw them closer, but hold on just a second. A flag is down on the field. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. So here's Dalton and the Bengals now. 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Operating from the gun. Dalton got a man open. It's Ross. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. The first down throw coming for Dalton.
I can't really tell, man.
Sack back at the 45-yard line. Getting the sack, the big D tackle, Geno Atkins. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Steps away to his left. He's going to take off with it. Good yardage there on the scramble, and all of a sudden they're left with a 3rd and 2, much more manageable. So 3rd and 2, this quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter, 14-7. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of his first half of action. And he's going to go for it all. Oh, it's a touchdown if he holds on. Instead, it's 4th down.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Hey. Check 52.
And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. Well, they deemed it 4-down territory, and they got 4 yards to pick up the first. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Check 59. Mike is 59.
Now this time he'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And now he's hit, and Dalton lost the football. And this one's going to go out of bounds, so no recovery. But on 4th down, a change of possession anyway.
57 for Mike. 57 for Mike. They're not ready for this, man. They're not ready for this.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Dalton. Open man is Ross, complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 15-yard line. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Now a first carry for Giovanni Bernard. He will push his way down to about the 14. Big Geno Atkins there to bring him down.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level, because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is a wet. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. A 14-yard touchdown. Now the Bengals, they widen their lead. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here in the 2nd quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the 2nd half.
And he's all the way up across the 40.
He almost broke free. That almost...
Great return. The Bengals drive about to get going. They had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time they get at least a little bit more of a cushion with field position.
I have to think that with this field position, after what they did on the last drive, they might want to take a shot right now and try and cut down the length of the drive.
The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Now Dalton.
Bullshit.
All the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Now the Bengals going to signal for their third and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Andy Dalton now 6 of 10 in this first half. He's got his guys a first down here. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off by the Alabama man, Dre Kirkpatrick. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
And he'll just keep two hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
Why you do that like that?
Bengals as they try to stop him here on third down. From the gun, Dalton. Eluding the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. The final act of the first half, Dalton. And his pass incomplete. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back live.
Oh, he gets the ball.
Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
We play to win. Let's go.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second.
And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off here the 32. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. First possession of the third quarter, interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door.
Oh, bullshit!
Traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 24. And a terrific return as he brings this one all the way back to the 30.
Well, there definitely was some juice on that pass. And while tight ends don't always have the same reputation for hands as wide receivers do, in this case, that ball was expected to be caught.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go.
Oh, I knew you were going there! Fuck!
And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. A big pickup of 38. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. That's going to be caught by Ross for a touchdown. 4 yards on the touchdown grab as his guys are back within a single score. The PAT good. It would draw him closer, but hold on just a second. A flag is down on the field, so that one will be accepted. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So here's Dalton and the Bengals now, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And the catch good. It's Eifert. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 10 yards there on the Bengal first. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Dalton. And this is
dropped
incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against the zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance and keep him away from your guy trying to throw the football.
Dancing to his left. He's going to run, but he's got a long... Now he's hit.
Oh, bullshit.
And the Bengals grab it. Escapes the defender.
Time to go Baltimore. Pissed now.
This is the NFL on EA Sports as we welcome you to MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford, New Jersey. This the scene just before we came on air. This New York crowd fired up by the arrival of their G-men as they burst from the locker room. They're ready to go as the Giants get set to match up with the Baltimore Ravens.
What was that whistle all about?
Down. 70 in me.
On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And Barkley did not get there. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. They'll run for it with Barkley, and they are going to stop him on 4th and 1 as they'll wind up going backwards. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game, and the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Jackson. Got a man. It's Brown. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. Jackson flush to his right, and he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. An 8-yard touchdown run as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Throwing Jones. And a throw there going to be incomplete. That makes them now 0 for 2 here in the first quarter on 3rd down conversions.
And now they'll look to their defense because they need them to step up so they don't fall further behind here in the early going.
Dixon, the punter, is on as he sends it away. Here's Thomas. 12 yards on the return that time. And the Ravens, they'll take over. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. I mean, look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
The Ravens get a new set of downs, give them 17 on that pickup. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
An opening there on that first down run as he gets this forward for about 8 or 9. That looks to be 8 officially, so 2nd and 2. On 2nd down now, Barkley, and he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 2 yards, good enough for a first. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. First trip to the red zone for the Giants. 1st and 10 at the 19.
Oh, I knew you were going there, faggot! Fucking bitch! That should be a touchdown. I knew you were going there, you old prick.
19 yards away as they are now on the board here in the first half. Rosas good with the extra point, and this is now a 1-point game. Oh, and you just can't do that. 15 yards on the roughing the kicker.
Doesn't matter.
Inexcusable. The kicker's in a defenseless position, and he just gets taken out.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. The drive starts here with a carry by Ingram. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Jackson now. Escaping the pressure right. He'll have a first down past the 40. It's caught by Roberts. And all the way up to the 46. Now Jackson on first down. Flushed out right. He's going to take off with it. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a first. So the drive takes him into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Here's Jackson to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Jackson being chased out left. He'll run it. Evades him at the 20. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it.
Containing him is becoming a big problem. We've already seen this once earlier in this drive.
Yeah, and so now 2 times this has happened. Do you adjust something?
Yeah, I think you do. I think you got to start thinking about your rush lanes. Try not to either get too wide or too narrow. Make sure someone is there waiting for him to take off.
And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. They'll look to run with Ingram. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. 2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. And again, it's Ingram. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards. This is 3rd and goal. This Giants defense, they have withstood the tap. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. The Giants have it. It's picked up. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, give some credit to the defense. They forced the big play, knocked the ball free from him, but it's a cardinal sin by the quarterback. Know where you are on the field, and he just gave up at a minimum 3 points.
Instead of getting down, takes the contact. The turnover ensues. A little more room here on 2nd and 6 from the 6. Now Jones throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the 2nd quarter, a lot of time to change things. And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well. Here's Riley Dixon now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Returnable for Thomas. And when it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Baltimore with good starting field position as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Got him.
And an alley to run. Look at this. Middle of the field, a breakaway. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Hollywood, Marquise Brown. 59 yards. And the Ravens have taken the lead. Tucker with the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Inside of a minute left in the half, does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do or, I guess, don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
Meanwhile, here, a run on first down really backfires as he's going to be brought down well behind the line of scrimmage. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1.
Get it.
Throwing on second and long. Jones. Incomplete. And we're down to 8 seconds now. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Looking to throw. Jones. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators, they sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
Looking to throw again on second down. Jackson flush to his right. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first. So first and 10 now from the 30. From the gun, it's a run for Ingram. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven first. Jackson on first down. Escaping the pressure right. Roberts got it. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on second and goal. Jackson from the shotgun. Flushed out right. He'll try and run it. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on second and goal. Now Jackson hammering for the goal line. He loses the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the up.
Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
All I know, partners, that with every play call that came in, there was a little discussion about, hey, we can seal this bad boy. We can really put ourselves in a great spot to take total control.
Oh, come on!
Through traffic, and now he's free. He's at the 40. Past the 20. Touchdown, Giants. Saquon Barkley, 92 yards. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. And that run massively increased his production in this game, and now he's over 100 yards.
And break out your calculator, partner.
100 yards of garbage.
It's skyrocketed.
Right? Big-time jaunt all the way to the end zone.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Jackson and the Ravens come up now first and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll run with Ingram here to begin the drive. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be second and 11. From the gun, Jackson flush to his right. And it's caught off the deflection.
Now that's a defensive coordinator's nightmare right there. You're covering everyone, and the guy's not even the intended receiver ends up making the play.
Right place, right time, I guess.
When that ball's tipped up in the air like that.
And the ball is knocked out. And he nearly got the first himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or two short. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
Welcome back now here in East Rutherford. All square, 14 apiece to score as we get ready for the fourth quarter. They're going on fourth down. It's Jackson. Open receiver, that's Hayden Hurst, the tight end. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven first. Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. This time Jackson will throw it. Forced out to his left. Now he'll pull it down.
How many times have we seen this late in the fourth quarter? Because you know the pass rush is getting after him, and they get upfield, get that great push. And what do they create? Space, and he takes off.
To throw is Jackson. This will be caught by Brown. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. 16 yards on that one and a Raven first. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. It's complete to Snead. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. A field goal could get him the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. A line of scrimmage once again, the 5, as they get ready for 2nd and goal. Now it's Jackson. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Marquise Brown. He scored on the ground and through the air. And they're able to break the tie and move out in front here.
Let's go, boys!
Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And the lead is now 21-14. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Dude, it's in the same fucking plays over and over with this fucking running bullshit.
Off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense. What's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in, because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They run. It's Mark Ingram. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now, I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. Now the Giants will use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Here's Jackson. He gets it to Brown, complete. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Draw play, Ingram now. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Down to a knee goes Jackson, and that should seal it.
Yeah, it's fun to kneel down in front of your home crowd, but when you go on the road, that band of brothers attitude, right, just us against the world, and get it done, how happy are they?
I remember a coach at a previous stop telling me, you get a win on the road, doesn't matter the opponent, get out of there like you stole something, and they did in this one. And the kick is good, so you wonder how this one might be remembered the next time these two teams meet. But until then, this game's over. Well, a little drama there at the end, but really this thing was already decided. The late points get scored, and then it ends on the kickoff.
And I'm right there with you, partner. At the end of the game, they knew what they had to do. Just make sure you don't cough up the football at the end. Just take care of it, and victory was theirs, and that's exactly what they did.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long from MetLife Stadium.
There we go, boys. That's how you do it. What I like to see, man. What I like to fucking see. Bum, bum, ba-ba-dum. He only ran the ball. That's crazy. He only ran the ball the whole fucking time. My fever. Oh, there be that better. Hold on, let me see what the score is.
Jacob Rust has worked hard to get his chances today. He's had a bunch of them. Here he comes off wing. Good release, and there's Wagner with an attempted deflection on a corner pass from DeBrusque. That won't go.
Perfection line centered by Bergeron, and a win. McAvoy, Marshawn, Pasternak, blocked by Fleury. And nobody sees it. I do, it's out of play, so we'll stop it here. 11:34 left.
Another attempted play off the face-off here. Bergeron wins it. He gets back to the point. McAvoy goes down low. Marchand beats Bergeron for the one-timer. It's the kind of stuff that, the only time this game stops is on a draw. When you have a face-off, you can position your people like chess pieces. You have to assume you're going to win it.
That's the object. Now it's played along and deep. McAvoy pounded by Caldwell through the slot of turnaround backhand. They're blocked by Brislick off the stick of Brock McGinn. Edmondson deflecting in, caught up by Rasko. And tripped just like Vogel. Great defensive play by McAvoy. Boston gets out of trouble. Anders Bjork on Edmondson. He'll stop. He'll button hook. Way it back. It's Krug. His shot blocked by Stahl. Richie, it's a bangle all the way across. Brandon Carlo. His big through traffic goes astray. Awaiting his Krugel. Hammer one wide to Mrazek. Vogel will get to it. And the Canes can't get it out. Coyle in front. Cleaned up in front that time by Shea. Not out again. Carlo goes deep. Brady Shea. Dogged by Nick Ritchie. Cut off by Burley. Here's Wagner. Wagner shot denied by Mrazek. And denied out of play.
Good bid by Wagner here, and Joel Edmondson will go down to block it, which sometimes can be a problem when he's not enough for the lane. Mrazek tracks it and makes the save. This is a near miss. McAvoy with a little bit of a stick check on the pass to prevent Vogel from scoring this what would have been an empty net goal. That was close.
Break for Wagner. Fresh combinations on the ice. This is Trocheck and Krejci in the circle. Krejci wins it. Charles shot wide. Maybe tipped wide up top by Natchez. McAvoy cruises in on Dzingel. He'll circle. Lay it across. Picked off by Slavin out to center. For Ryan Dzingel. Dzingel tracks it through the slot. He's double team. And it's cleaned up by Krejci on the back check. Natchez in the skates of the attacking defenseman Dougie Hamilton in deep. Read by Chara out of the corner. DeBrusk has control off the boards and out. Back down by Dougie Hamilton. Kasha's outside. Krejci's out in front. Krejci right there.
Oh.
DeBrusk said no. Maybe got his own man. Down at the point. Drew. Off a stick. Off the glass. In play. Hunted down by Kasha. Ridden off it by Slavin. Here's David Krejci. Clustered a bit by Hamilton. He stays with it. David Krejci will cycle high for Boston. He'll float it out in front off the stick. Rejected by Carolina's Hardy Natchez on the back check. And now Ryan Dzingel for Dougie Hamilton. He'll pull up. Float it all the way across. Out of the corner. Kruger's there. He turned it over to Aho, who's fresh on a change. Here he comes. Sebastian Aho. He'll circle. Laid outside, worked it up by David Pastrnak, who paid a heavy price. He was run into by Edmondson. Carolina right back. Aho in the line. Building in here, front hook for Svechnikov, who's taken care of by Carlo. They battle along the boards. Bergeron gave it away to Teravainen. What a high play. Edmondson from the point. No chip available. Off the wall. Shea denied by Raz. The Bruins attempt to get to it. But it comes out to center. Table Teravainen clears it right back in. Carolina changing. The stretch pass for Pastrnak doesn't work. Mrazek to the corner. Fleury. Little pitch out by Martineau. The foot race ensues. Larzon gets there. Ahead of Kiki. Niederreiter. Fighting off Bergeron. He'll get to it. To the point. Fleury. Wrist shot to traffic block. It's there out in front. And rolls free. Slavin moves in. He'll take it deep. Jacob Slavin off the stick off Brisbane. In play. Out of the corner, the Bruins circle back, scrambling around a bit here. Carolina can't get to it. Marchand is out. 2-on-2. Brad Marchand from well out. First wide by Slavin. He'll circle. Howard through the slot. Charles hit front. The Canes stave it off. It goes down to Rats. He'll expedite all the way up for Corrali. To the middle. Chara on and off his stick. The big guy gets to it. Little backhander. No problem there for Mrazek.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. Here's a scene a short time ago. The Ravens introduced to this sellout crowd, and through a sea of pyrotechnics, out they came from the tunnel. We're set to go as the Ravens get ready to match up with the Baltimore Ravens. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Winner. This is Mark Ingram. It's a loss of 4 on that first play, and it's second down. It's probably a pretty good sign here on the opening drive if your guys from the secondary are coming up and spilling things in the backfield.
How about the adrenaline and aggressiveness that led his eyes to the backfield to run up there and make that tackle, setting a tone early for his defense.
Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down at a 21-yard gain. They'll throw on first down with Jackson. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. The Ravens get a new set of downs, give them 17 on that pickup. So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. From the gun, it's Jackson. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Throwing is Jackson. Roberts has it. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Jackson will throw again. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. The safety that time, Tony Jefferson there on the coverage. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Watch the shit. Watch the shit. Hey, watch the shit. Watch the shit. Shit.
Ingram.
Oh, come on.
He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. And all the way in for a Ravens.
Do that fucking celebration shit on me.
For Carolina swings back toward it a bit by Kasha. Natchez, a throw check and a reset, shortening up on his stick. Joe Edmondson back out to center. 6:35 left in overtime. 3-3.
I give it all I got. Walk the walk inside the top.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at CenturyLink Field in Seattle, Washington. This crowd, as we've come to expect in recent years, as loud as any in the NFL, and they get even louder when their Seahawks are introduced. We're ready for football as the Seahawks get set to do battle with the Baltimore Ravens. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and try to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. Here's Carson. And that's not the start that he was looking for, as he's going to be met and dropped behind the line. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's 2nd down. Okay, there's a tone setter. First play from scrimmage, stuff him in the backfield.
You know what they were doing last night in the hotel room? Visualizing exactly that. That's what they were thinking about. Making that play, having leverage, lower than the offensive lineman, getting into the offensive backfield, knocking someone down. Just what you said, setting the tone early for this game.
Jeez, you are fired up.
When I see a play like that, I can't help it.
And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Ready? Oh, yeah, I'm coming. Oh, yeah, I'm coming.
And that'll set him back 5. So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. Now it's Carson. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. Now on 2nd and 16. Wilson escaping the pressure right. The ball comes out, and it's picked up by the Ravens. He had gained really good yardage. That's what you tell your quarterbacks, right? Get down after you got the run.
You don't have to prove your toughness. You know, I think that's what a lot of coaches are trying to preach to their guys. Get the yardage, get down, protect the football, and protect yourself from extra hits as well.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45. After the fumble recovery, it's Jackson. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Now Jackson going to throw again.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Hey, you're okay. You're okay. You're okay. You're okay.
Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
At the 37-yard line.
Ready. 50. And let's get that run.
Now this time he'll look to throw.
Oh, he dropped it! Wow, he fucking dropped it.
Downfield, as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It's way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. And he's got his man, Marquise Brown. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. It's a gain of 20 and picking up the 1st. They'll run for the first time with Mark Ingram. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. From 17 yards out, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how are we going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
Tucker with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big
thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line. After the interception, here's Jackson. It's brought in here by Willie Snead. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. 12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven first. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. On 2nd down, it's Ingram, and he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Nice job there finding room to maneuver, and he worked his way into another first down. And look, they had great field position to start, but boy, they've done a nice job taking advantage of it.
Now they're just hoping to cap it off. And this time not as successful, as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. Jackson will look to throw it. Snead's got it. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson.
Oh, come on. You can throw that.
Down to the 20-yard line. Jadeveon Clowney showing the explosiveness on the sack. Boy, he came in off the edge so quickly there.
Look out, because that's exactly what it was being shouted by the offensive lineman to his quarterback, because he had no chance to block it.
So that's a 7-play drive that ultimately stalls out there at the end.
And things were a little leaky in the beginning on that drive, weren't they? But how about the front 7? As they got closer to their goal line, things stiffened a little bit, forced the field goal.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They find themselves down 10-0 early after the interception on their opening drive led to a field goal.
So now they've got to pick up the mantle a little bit. You mentioned the team's down 10. They've helped contribute to that. How are they going to get their team back into this ball game? Run the offense that you think is going to be effective and execute it at a high level.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. Tyler Lockett was the target there, and it's 3rd down. From the gun, it's Wilson. Buying time to his left. He may try and run for this. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. The rushing numbers for Wilson maybe down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the 1st down. They'll run on first down. Carson. First down, Seattle, 16 yards the gain there. As soon as he caught that toss and looked upfield, you could tell they had a big numbers advantage blocking-wise.
They certainly did, which means oftentimes their safety will be unblocked. That means he's got to play it from what they call inside out. Don't let the running back cut back across your face. Keep him pinned to the sideline and go make the tackle.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Now left side on the swing pass. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Wilson after the play fake to Carson. It's caught, blocking. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. An inaugural trip to the red zone here for the Seahawks. They've got a 1st and goal just inside the 5. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. On 2nd down now. It's Carson, and the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going
bullshit.
Touchdown, Seattle. DK Metcalf there to make the grab as they are now on the board here in the first half. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed. A lot of football. Full half to be played. A little over 20 seconds remaining in the half as they'll line up here 1st and 10. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Jackson steps away to his left. He's going to take off with it. And now look at this big gain, but a fumble. It's a gain of 34. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. This from 54 yards away. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you termed that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
See if they do just that. 3 yards on that last run. So here is 2nd and 7 from the 28. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore first down.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
Jackson now. Dancing to his left. He's going deep for Brown. Oh,
fuck you!
Coming, it's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Trey Flowers picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 6-yard line.
That wasn't user all the way.
Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. This offense thankful, I'm sure, to have the football back, but also, Charles, after a long drive of their own, they've got to be a little weary.
Yeah, I would agree with that, and what you have to do to combat it, try and get fresh legs in where you can, especially the skill positions. And then for the offensive line, instead of attacking, maybe slow the tempo down a little bit, let them catch their breath. I think most quarterbacks would love to have the goal line actually extend up into the air and turn into a wall. They can put their back against it and know exactly where they are on the field so they don't end up in the end zone. Didn't do it on that play, but perilously close to the goal line.
Call it an 8-yard pickup, and it'll be 3rd down. On 3rd down, Wilson flushed out right. He can run for it, and he will. He opted to go with a scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's 4th.
And they had an extra defensive back on the field on that play, and the coverage was excellent. He tried to pull it down and run for it, but they rallied to him and kept him short of a 1st down.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. Here we go on 4th with Wilson. And it is incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
Oh, come on!
He lost the football. And the Seahawks have recovered.
When I see a play like that, I come back to
because I don't know how to fucking drive!
But is it worth it at that point, whatever you're going to pick up, to either take the hit, and in this case, lose the football?
So, should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the safe play.
You're exactly right. Hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can analyze it, but I think ultimately you got to look at it as a first option, taking care of the ball, getting what you can, and that's it. Don't worry about it anymore.
Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave them with a 3rd and about 3 to go. Wilson now to throw on 3rd down. Eluding the pressure right. And unable to connect. If he had caught it, it would have been a 1st down. Instead, it's 4th.
We're into the 2nd half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. This is Ingram on 1st and 10. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Jackson flush to his right. And he's going to keep it here. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble. And now it's 3rd down. They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6. From the gun, Jackson.
Bullshit! Stop!
Picked up by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. And a great return here gets this one all the way down to the 26-yard line. I tell you what, credit is due there on them preventing the touchdown after that interception.
How about him chasing him down and not giving up the pick 6? Because what happens a lot of the time is when you see the interception, you just kind of hang your head a little bit and you momentarily pause because you're frustrated.
And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Chris Carson, 26 yards. yards.
Fuck you, fucking faggot. Lucky ass bitch. Deserve that shit, you fucker.
It appears we're going to get a roughing call tacked on. Oh, and you just can't do that. 15 yards of roughing the kicker.
Absolutely inexcusable. The kicker's in a defenseless position, and he just gets taken out.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And an alley to run. And they work this well upfield across the 45. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem scrambling for 22 and a first. Back now in Seattle, Washington. This one's still anybody's ball game. It's a 1-point difference here as we begin the 4th quarter of play. And an alley to run. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Being chased out left. And now he's going to use his ball. No.
Oh, come on!
And a seat. Picked it up. Fumbles. You look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But, hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not even going to tip it. I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations. Big-time play. Knocking it free and creating something good for your team.
Forced out to his left. He'll find Metcalf. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 25 yards that time. Here's Wilson to throw. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. That'll pick up the first down for Seattle on a gain of 18.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely. Great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? Wilson now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. 10 yards and a Seattle first down.
That's no first.
Here's Wilson on first down. And it's caught. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1.
Fuck you. Fucking bitch.
Check up on myself. Some days I just have to check up on myself. I'm thank the Lord for my people in my health. Lost a lot, but I came out with no else. Thank the Lord for my people in my health. And I'm fine as hell from my head down to my nails. My man tripping cause I got another cell. He still buy me YSL. I could get it by myself. I could get it by myself.
Fucking bullshit, man. I got hoes, I got stones, I got loads on the way. Fucking bullshit, bitch.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. The two teams emerging from their respective tunnels a minute ago to the approval of this Baltimore crowd. They're all set as their Ravens will match up with the Cleveland Browns. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First carry now for Kareem Hunt. And not the start he was hoping for there, as he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. They had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. First carry for Nick Chubb. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know, you know better than I, he has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through.
Thank you. I'll take that. I'll take that. Oh, man. Well, this is me signing off. I'll be on later. None of you fuckers want to watch me.